everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 32. Last time was pretty major. There was a lot of things that took place. It was a very Dungeons and Dragons centric episode. That much is for certain. Something that I have done is a little bit of time has passed. Just a little bit since our last episode. Astarion has offered to leave Shadowheart and Will to let me know what is going on. Shadowheart and Will have currently cleaned up and are looting the prison. Astarion has sneakily made his way back to Apocalypse at the Last Light Inn, enjoying the blessing of Seluna and the pixie blessing to make it back unharmed. And we will now be taking our adventure over to our other party, because the party has been split. Apocalypse hopped on the boat with the gnomes and the tieflings, and we did a prison break. We have freed Wolbren. Unfortunately, in that prison break, we did lose Cal. We did lose our tiefling, Cal, one of the siblings of Roland. So only one of them has returned and is currently in the Last Light Inn, with no Roland either. So I think Roland, in his drunken stupor, has gone out to potentially try and rescue them. We may have to try and see if we can locate him, see if we can find him and let him know what's happened. We are taking Cal's body back with us, so there can be a funeral held for our tiefling. So this prison break was pretty major. And there is this nature of the blood pit thing that we will come and take a look at with the full group upon our return to Moonrise. It seems that as there was only one boat, Will and Shadowheart will have to find their own way out. Hopefully, the rest of Moonrise
that might be worth a look.
Is not looking to destroy us, because we're a little worse for wear. So the intention is to get everybody back to Last Light Inn and recoup, and then partake in a long rest. That will be the plan. So through the power of magical item transposition, and that's a real term, we spoke to Gale back at camp, and Gale magicked away the Club of Hill Giant Strength to Will, so he could carry Cal home. We've done some magical item transference, and we'll swap that when we get back. Perfectly explained there. For parties that have been split, we're taking a bunch of weapons home. You know, Last Light Inn, the Flaming Fist, they might need some equipment, and we'll take these weapons back to them. But yes, there was only one boat, sadly. There's another one over there, but I don't think we're getting there. I'd prefer not to swim. So with that in mind, I wonder if you can... Interesting. So there's also a whole pathway on the side here. But is there an exit? That's the real question. Obviously, we could probably walk out the front door. Oh, okay. We can go down further in here with more guts and mucusy stuff. Maybe I'll wait for the whole group before we do something like that, because that's going further down into the depths of this place, and I don't know if that's what we want to do at this point. But yes, roleplay. That's what we're doing here. This is what happens when you split the party, guys. You have to make it work. So what we're going to be doing is walking out the front door, and we'll walk to one of those magic portals and get out of here. Something that I kind of wish that I had the time and effort to do more would be like fully structuring episodes with so much more of a D&D approach of, allowing time to pass and maybe customizing the characters where their hair grows over time, and you have to like shave your character's beard or something, just like little things like that. So whenever I have moments like this where I feel quite inspired to do so, I think it's a lot of fun, and it's a unique little approach instead of just playing the game, having more fun with it. Now we'll walk up from the stairs, and
same as me.
We are okay.
They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
We're all right.
Your family.
We can check in with Roa Moonglow.
Time for a chat.
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Another new face, of course. Now, we did have to part ways with some of our things last time, and now they are fully priced, sadly. I think we got rid of... We had to do a very fun thing. I think it was fun. It was a desperation, but it was a fun thing, where it's like... We've put characters in prison, and now we need to try and barter with what we have to get equipment from someone nearby to hopefully get through this place. And it was genuinely a lot of good fun. So it seems that we don't have... we do have the ability to magically transport some of Mapo's gold here. We've got the Apocalypse Gold credit card, and you can be like, cool, I wish to buy that if you don't mind. I'll take that from you. And we'll be like, we'll have Gale magic us over. We'll wire us the money. We can get what we need. I don't think we're going to buy what we sold out of desperation. I just think that's kind of funny that we parted ways with that. But we will pick up some healing potions whenever we come across them. And we'll think about the rest for now. So let's balance that. Now it's interesting that I pressed balance offer. There we go. That was weird. It was like press balance offer and it only gave me a small amount. Very strange. We'll do that for now. And then, oh, actually, I may as well just sell these off while we're here. Hey, for tiny pieces of gold. A lot of the other things that we've picked up, we've ended up sending back to the camp. Give me some of that back. Thank you. Thank you so much.
An honor, true soul.
Wonderful. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Now, those scrying eyes.
The Absolute calls us.
The thing that interests me about the scrying eyes is that whole deal about, like, they're all watching. You feel like that's like the Absolute is watching you through those orbs. Maybe we've gotten lucky and the orbs were slightly disconnected. They weren't watching the Palantirs of Sauron while we were doing the thing. So those orbs were preoccupied. But we'll venture out, a couple of true souls. We'll leave Moonrise Towers and we'll teleport ourselves back to the Last Light Inn. And we can join the rest of our party. So we're back.
Standing around is making me antsy.
And my game is being very framey at the moment, so I need to fix that. So the party has now been reunited, and as we are reunited, I'm going to take a look at my settings real quick, and then we will talk with our Last Light Inn prison escapees. Okay, now we talk to our residents. Leah, we may want to speak to first because Roland's not here. There is a projection of Roland here, actually, and Cal is not with us anymore.
I swear, Roland, if you're bleeding out on some patch of cursed darkness while I'm here, I should look for him. But what if he comes back here and I'm gone?
Yeah, we should definitely go and look for him.
Cal dead.
Roland in the wind. This couldn't have gone more wrong.
God, the thing that really hits hard about this game and, you know, actually having characters die and keeping those consequences is the amount of things that they have to factor in, right? Of like actually having Cal being one who died, there could be another tiefling who died, Leah could die, and Cal would be here instead, so that's just a lot of dialogue to cover. It's like so many variables. It's ridiculous. We have to see if we can reunite Leah and Roland at least.
Probably to trust that Roland knows what he's doing. Cal. What am I going to tell Roland? Our little brother is dead. But hey, I'm still here. Gods.
Cal's death is a failure that really sits with me too, from that prison escape of it's something that could have been preventable in that whole chaos, and unfortunately we had a singular casualty. Same with our tiefling Ceres, I believe, that also died in the last late in attack, and it's just every time there's a tiefling that dies on my watch, I feel personally responsible for that, and the fact that there is also like dialogue relating to one of them dying, you know, as well, hurts even more.
Leah, Cal, if you see this, stay put. I will return in a 10-day at most. I repeat, stay put.
Help to survive.
So he's gone. Okay.
Only a fool would face them alone.
He'll need help. Okay. I assume then, in that sense, he would. Oh, Roland's location. I was gonna look for him, but he is here. Okay. We have Roland's location, and we should do that. Let's talk with our other survivors.
I should speak up.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
Honestly, sheer dumb luck is definitely the way that I could describe that.
In ballads, they'd call you talented and courageous.
You forgot, incredibly good-looking.
Larissa!
What? It's true.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Whoa! God damn. General updated rescue the tieflings. Alfira thanked us for rescuing her friends from Moonrise Towers. We got a potent robe.
We'll go ahead, sir. We'll make sure of it.
Gregarious Caster. Your cantrips deal additional damage equal to your charisma modifier. Gotta give this to Will. Well liked, well fortified. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the robe activates, granting them temporary hit points equal to their charisma modifier. God damn. This robe is difficult to pull off unless one is blessed with an otherworldly charisma. That's going to Will for sure. Scroll of Confusion, Evard's Black Tentacles, and Greater Invisibility, and some healing as well. Amazing. Okay. Good thing Karlak wasn't there. She's like, another tiefling hitting on mime apocalypse.
I'm all right.
Every time we're talking with a bard, I'm like, can they be in our party, please?
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there.
I'm glad it was you who walked through that door. Thank you.
Amazing. Okay, that's very good. We can obviously talk to Barkus about Wolbren's rescue. I love that they're not even together. It's very interesting for me. that they're not together. And also, I thought we were going to get something to help us break him out, Barkus. But he's like, it's not ready. I'm like, well, I can't wait for you, pal.
It'll be quiet in the city. We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite aflutter. Do you know why?
Do you really not know? Haven't you heard? I've freed the people being held in Moonrise Towers.
You did? But that means... Wolbren! Wolbren! Oh, where is he? Ah!
Surely a great blow.
And His Majesty going over to...
Entire army. What's one lost soul?
Begone!
How about you? You alright?
I said a
I'm
moment.
fine.
Oh. Rude.
Wolbren!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself with the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wolbren.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wolbren... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Oh, man. Oh, the temptation. Barkus has gone through so much. I wonder if that is why specifically his thing to help us is not ready so this scene can play out, because if he gave us that thing, then like it'd be like, well, we got you out because of this explosive, you know what I mean? You're a prick.
Say that again.
Let's not be uncivilized. Wolbren, perhaps we can talk more later, when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wolbren is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised, I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
Do you not want a hug first? You don't owe me, Barkus. If anything, Wolbren does. But also, Wolbren seems like a real asshole.
Don't judge him too harshly. He's been through a lot. When he's had some rest, he'll be back to his usual self.
Your relationship seems rather one-sided.
Nonsense. When you've known each other as long as we have, there aren't sides. Wolbren can be a little sharp, but so can I. You should know that better than anyone.
What will you do now, Barkus?
Well, perhaps Wolbren is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
That'll have to wait. It's lethal out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
God, it's so sad that, like, he's the only one who's like, we have to rescue Wolbren, you know, and he's, like, so dedicated to it. And everyone else, when we rescue them from Nia, is like, we're just going back to Baldur's Gate, mate. Like, come on, there's no point. And Barkus was the only one committed to that journey to come here. That's so upsetting. Relieved that Wolbren is safe, Barkus rewarded us with the brilliant retort. Throw a bomb that explodes on impact. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. We got to save this for something. So it's a special smoke powder bomb. Wolbren, asshole.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all. You need to deal with him.
Okay, mate.
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them.
Okay. I wish that there was a way... Obviously, this is, at the end of the day, a video game. So there is that element of, like, if a character dies, do you want to give them a funeral? But, like, I can't just bring the body of Cal to Leah and be like, let's go outside, lay the body down, and say a few words. We have to give a little private funeral away from her. You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting how that works. It would be really fun if there was the feature like in Fable where you can go up to NPCs and you can ask them to follow you and wait, and they can actually they'll just run alongside you. I guess you could use the bloody command spell, but that just makes it feel a little bit weird. But you could like be like, hey, come and follow me, and maybe you could have someone follow you around. You could like take people places. I think it really adds to that element of like realism and role-playing. I could get a group to follow me and we could go and host a little cow funeral. Let's prepare that regardless, because we won't have a funeral inside the inn. Okay, we are gathered here today by this tree, still within the dome, and we gather here today to pay our respects to Cal, who is having an open ground funeral. There's no casket, unfortunately. We didn't have one of those on hand. They threw Fist Marcus out the window, by the way. I was like, wait a minute, there's another dead body there. I guess we'll just start coming up with a pile. Marcus's body with a grave marker has been here, so I guess we could maybe share the grave. We're a little light on spots here, so Cal, sorry to have lost your buddy. We brought you this far. Leah is inside grieving. She couldn't be here either, and Roland is trying to find you. But we will... we're going to play you a sweet tune as we send you over to the other side. There you go. Just going to play a nice little tune. Everybody, please pay your respects. This is a funeral for Cal. Very good. Now we're going to...
I've got a long road ahead.
Funeral is now over. We're going to pass him over to where Fist Marcus is by the grave here, and he will be put here. Can't even interact with the grave marker, interestingly enough. Very strange, but there you go. And there's a survival check that we just keep failing over this way as well. And Shutting Heart, wow. Will, I know you're wrapped up in that song, buddy, but we need to see if you can find a dirt mound.
Of course.
Give it a good go. No? Alright, well, if it's around here, we're going to try and dig... actually, it's probably on the grave marker, which is, considering the location of... this where the body's been put. Yeah, I guess right by the grave marker. There you go. Who needs survival? Okay, there you go. Now we've called someone up. We've called the funeral director. They'll come and pick up the bodies and properly dispose of them correctly. So don't you worry about the logistics. So we've held a little funeral, and that is now done. Cal has been brought home. I wonder if we can talk to Halsin about what we've just witnessed as well.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more.
Okay, so he's pretty locked in on this, that even if I've gone to Moonrise, there's not much to talk to him about.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
Interesting. I can't say that I freed the tieflings or the gnomes, but that's all right. Now we will go and talk to Bex, who's been reunited with her lover. And then I think we're due for our own party's long rest after that endeavor.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Smile. They look so happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
You were in trouble. I wanted to help. Simple as that.
You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do.
Aw, Bex's handmade cookies. So I think it's definitely a situation where there's complete rescue the tieflings. You get rewards based on who you've actually saved. The tieflings are finally safe from the horrors of Moonrise Towers. So we do have Alfira thanking us, Bex thanking us, and the tieflings arrive safely. But it does say meet the tieflings in Laugh's Light. We couldn't save all of them, but some managed to escape. So obviously I don't think we get our reward, if there is one, in regards to bringing Cal home. And we've got to go find Roland now. But we did get some cookies. Bex's cookies for camp supplies, which is awesome. I love that a lot. We'll send these to Gale, and Will can have this potent robe, I reckon. Oh, that look nice. So the Bardic one is when you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. However, this one gives you temporary hit points equal to their Charisma modifier, and Will's Charisma is at 18. So you should get 18 temporary hit points, I believe. So pretty good. Just one less. It's funny because it's one less AC, but then it's also not, because it's 11 with the AC plus 1. But there you go. It's got a brand new outfit. And tieflings have been spoken to, gnomes have been spoken to.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
I think we'll have a long rest, and then we'll see what happens after that. Time to end the day. See if anyone wants to talk.
Hello, my dear.
So, what can I do for you, my friend, is the daytime talk, but when it gets into the evening, we're a deer, are we?
Shah's blessings upon you.
Well, there you go. Well, hello, dear. Oh, shit. Oh, Gale's mirror image. What the fuck? That is not what your clothes look like. Is that what his clothes look like before they died? I can't even remember. It's been so long. I think so. It doesn't. His mirror image doesn't retain his dye coloring. Brother, what?
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Oh no, I'm stressed. What if it's his affliction? On behalf of Gale? You're not Gale?
You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent.
Very well. Show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Oh wow, it's an end of day thing. Okay.
Well met.
Jesus. All right. Now I'm scared.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gladly. Simply.
Okay. Full rest. Okay, he seems okay. He doesn't seem like he's about to blow up.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
Are you gonna kiss right now? What are you doing? I thought you were gonna explode. If you know what I mean. I guess he wants to explode in a different way. Oh my god. Gale, I thought you were in deep trouble. And you just wanted to finger me. God damn it. Okay, hold on a second. Pump the brakes. This is like kissing Anders all over again. What did I even do? Is this because I dressed you up like the Ice King that one time? You liked it, didn't you? Relax, Gale. It is very interesting because Gale has... we've had a couple of the scenes where it's skirted that line. You can see that there is that element of like, I really like you. And that's the game being like, eh? But I really, really didn't expect this. I genuinely was like, I think we're about to be in trouble here. Gale might be like, so this heartburn, it's getting serious. You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you all right?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
All right, now I'm stressed again. He thinks that this could be his last night. Are you not afraid? That's what I want to ask, but this... Oh man, this is hard. Is this truly what you want, to die for the promise of Mistra's forgiveness?
Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it. On my own terms.
My boy is gonna make me cry over here. Why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of the Absolute yet.
I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place.
I'm not going anywhere, Gale. I'll be by your side, whatever dawn brings.
Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Stay with him and watch the stars in silence. Oh, there's such a tough breeze coming in from outside. Something just whacked me in the eyeball real quick. Not my romantic poetry boy. Where are you? You better be here. Okay, he is. He's all the way over there, though. Okay, it's not the mirror image. Thank God. I'm stressed. I don't even want to talk to him.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Oh, man. Was the way that we handled that scene dependent on what the next morning would bring? Because if that is the case, that is heavy. That is heavy. Anytime, Gale.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Oh. I didn't expect Gale to bring on the waterworks today. That's really one of those situations where you have a friend who wants to lean on you but doesn't entirely know how, and they want a little bit of a private moment, and they don't want to impose on you, but also staying with them and making sure that you let them know that they're not alone and there's much to live for. Can make all the difference in a choice someone makes on a dark night like that. So that is, that was a lot. God damn. We're gonna put Gale in our party now. I'm not gonna let him out of my sight. You ain't going nowhere, pal.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Now, harsh winds today.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
That's so funny.
I thought of you when I saw it.
Potion of animal speaking. Imagine if this was the first time I ever spoke to an animal. That would be very funny. Okay. We're going to read the prisoner's journal that we picked up from the prison earlier, by the way. You hear things down here. Things from people with nothing left to lose. No more secrets to keep. You hear that Kethric's untouchable, except he isn't really. That he's got some relic or other in the mausoleum. A link, that's what you hear. And you hear that link can be severed. You hear things like that, but you mostly hear them from people who are already out of their minds. Ooh. A mausoleum is like our body of Ketheric. It's just like not even his actual body at this point. He's just some sort of weird zombie clone. Yeah, it's totally going into Horcrux territory for sure. Okay, we are at a new morning.
What can I do for you, my friend?
I was just wondering if our companions would talk about Gale at all, but it was our own private meeting. So I don't think that is the case. But we will replace Will with Gale.
Hey, you.
And we will have Karlach replace Astarion. And let's talk about our relationship.
Go on.
About our relationship. Can I kiss you?
Always.
Oh, I take my hat off for this one. Yeah, she takes her gloves off. That's fun. Oh, she goes blue when we're just doing a little kiss, too. Oh, Oh! Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Can I kiss you?
Always.
Again! Oh, it's different this time. She's getting blue again. Hell yeah. Okay, touching your foreheads, goddamn. She is mad romantic. Can I kiss you?
Always.
They gave me infinite kisses. They gave me infinite kisses with different kiss animations for each one? I'm losing my mind, dude. The snuggles? Oh my god. Gross behavior. Get out of here with that. They gave me not just one, not two, but three, and maybe a fourth. So she goes, and then thanks me for the third one. I wonder if we will have a repeat if we go for a fourth time. I'm happy with that. We'll leave that for now. Are you happy with how things are between us?
If you're happy, I'm happy. Are you happy?
Deliriously.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Can I kiss you?
Oh, yes.
Good, I was worried there that we wouldn't have been able to for a second. That's a fourth! That is a fourth different kiss! That's crazy.
Sure. What's on your mind?
I was wondering if she was going to stay blue, to get like a little buff. The love buff. God, that's absolutely incredible, dude. Okay. Love that for me. I've completely lost my train of thought. Yes, Gale in the party. That's right.
How can I help?
Something that I do kind of wish that they had was the option to have our romance dialogue that we haven't chosen be available in the terms of you touch Karlach and you make love for the first time, and I specifically avoided the saying I love you immediately after something like that, because it's just, I know that we've been journeying together for a while, and there's definitely been that tension in that build, but it feels like it's one of those jumping the gun things, and there are people that do that in real life too, but I kind of wish that they had the option to maybe say something like that to a character later on, and it might come up with Karlach, but if the only available time where I can tell Karlach that I love her is after the first night that we have sex, and not like later on, it just feels kind of strange. You'd want to like build up to that.
Would that I magic.
But there you go. All right, Will is in the party with us, and we will take this opportunity to do some magical inventory management, and then we will venture out into the world. All right, we are ready to leave. We will now leave the camp.
So now what? We just wait.
Anything
We find ourselves back here with our group.
What would Cal say?
Leah's still here. Alright, off we go. We're going to head on out. Let's go and check out Roland's location. Damn, he's close to this bridge. So we will travel to Wraithwind Town. So around here somewhere. God, it's very dark out here. Dead Githyanki.
What's inside?
A letter of surrender, Githyanki short sword, and an inscribed Githyanki slate. A map has been etched onto this intricate disc. The risen road winds through a mountain pass. Within the hills is nestled a sizable temple. Within the temple, the Githyanki people have established a stronghold. Pictographs reveal their mission, to retrieve a polyhedric relic on behalf of the Githyanki queen. It's pretty amazing if you could just skip over the whole creche in that way and not even know about it.
Casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorn years past.
Like, I know that the
who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Like, I know that there's the creche is brought up as one of the first things that ever gets brought up, but you can just not go. You just read about it being like, huh, cool. Yeah, it's pretty wild. A letter of surrender. General Ketheric Thorn, it is with a heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your Dark Justicia army under unanimous agreement. Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it. So states our code, and so here we have acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues. But they work, ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Wraithwind, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will visit upon the Sword Coast, and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and let it be done. Kelben Arunson, on behalf of the High Harper Council and its allies. 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. Jesus Christ. Okay. Ooh, Roland. Found him. He's been fighting some shadows, it seems.
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new soul. Chris knew.
Jesus. These shadow vestiges, again, I just have to say, such a great touch. Very grim. Okay, Roland's been fighting shadows.
Is that Roland?
Oh.
I thought he had better sense than this.
Oh, dude. Just there with a torch. Okay. Let's help you out here, buddy. We'll get you. Not enough movement for that, sadly. We'll go for a ranged attack first. I'll throw something. Where's the other shadow? One here. Shadow Cursed Raven. I can't see where the other one is, so I guess it's yet to reveal itself. Interesting. Yeah, I can't see another shadow. Alright. Because I was going to throw something and see if I could get both of them in one. What do we got in regards to these? I got resistance to everything. And immunity to some things. Radiant vulnerability. Oh, holy water. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Yes, honey. She raging. Alright, hang on. We should have some holy water. Wizard's Bane oil uses the same fucking icon, doesn't it? Ugh. I don't think we have holy water because holy water uses this icon, so we have Wizard's Bane oil. Do I have any radiant throwables? We can bathe the nearby area in light, actually. That could be pretty fun. Let's add light into the shadows. What do you reckon? We'll go for that. Go. Throw that. Let's give him some light. Throw it. Oh, hang on, I should...
Heading out.
Let me move first. I was like, I'm a bit far away. Then let me... Why won't that work? Okay, hang on. I'm having a silly moment. Maybe if I just send it to Karlach, then Karlach can actually throw it properly. There you go.
Handy.
Oh! The shadow was right behind it. Nice. Okay. Well, there's our dancing lights. We've lit up the area now. There you go. Well, if they're both together... I don't think they've got force resistance. I think force damage will still give us what we want. I just don't want to damage Roland. He does have 50 health. Let me just nice.
Still on my feet.
Oh, I don't need to haste for this.
Hope this ends well.
What I will do is I'll smack someone. I'll tell you that much. Nice. And then stunning strike.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
He's just going to be pissed off that we're the ones, like, helping him out now. What are you even doing here?
I was looking for Cal and Leah. What else? Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people.
Man, I'm going to feel real bad about him going back to Last Light. He's probably going to blame you. Well, he will blame me for the death of Cal, and rightly so. You were trying to help your family. You're too hard on yourself.
Or not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Interesting. And off he goes. You can't even tell him that we found them yet. Which leads me to believe, I guess you're supposed to, you could, rest at Last Light after talking with Roland, then he'll disappear, and then his location would be there, and you'd find him on your way to Moonrise. So I guess that's kind of what that is supposed to be, but now he's going to return back to Leah, sadly. Okay, well, we'll go back to Last Light now that we've got him.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many. You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father.
give it a shot.
You sense a faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorm. Victory seemed possible then.
Open up. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Off we go. Imagine if those shadows thought they had a chance against us. Inquisitor Verzen Ranlock. Wow. Investigation notes. This ledger is filled with tight, precise handwriting that seems to suggest a focused, analytical mind. A fresh lead has been volunteered by one of the guests in the dungeons. Praise Lady Shah for inspiring the inventor of thumbscrews. The guest spoke of an abandoned house, see map coordinates included, that was once said to belong to a potter, but is now being used as a clandestine place of worship for Selunite holdouts and their sympathizers. There is a chance, of course, that the guest offered up false information in a bid to end his suffering, but I suspect not. His confession had the ragged, unpolished air of truth to it. I shall endeavour to investigate at once, and cautiously. Best if I am not seen. And should I find any Selunite idols or texts, I can summon reinforcements and lay a trap. Oh, what a joy it shall be to see their faces when they are caught in the act and surrounded by dark cloaks. Verzen Ranlock, Inquisitor to the Church of Lady Shah. Ooh, investigate the Selunite resistance. It looks like there was a burgeoning Selunite resistance to Shah and control of the region 100 years ago. We should investigate further in the Last Light Inn. Now, ain't that fun? Okay. Want to do that with me, Shadowheart? Let's go through this way, because we have yet to experience this part of the map.
For me.
We should return to those zombie creatures, the zombie goblin and the zombie dog from the convoy. A dark ring with a sharpened gemstone at its center. This ring is capable of cutting the very flesh it decorates. Ballisters. My reinforcements here.
There was a battle here once. A large one.
Oh yeah. We are loot goblining. The price of pride, a plain unadorned note. A record of Ketheric Thorm's speech to his troops before his victory over the druids and harpers. Take this, you there, take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveters and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter, but in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargained for peace, and then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it and go. Those who are not afraid, and me, we won't stop you. But nor shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of a flame reconcilable only with heaven. I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them friends. Let us grow rich on screams. Ketheric.
Fallen members of the Emerald Enclave. Casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorm years past.
Just another crate.
That might be worth a look.
Thanks, Karlak. What we got in there? Oi, oi. Up and around. Okay, so we're back at the convoy. Got a chest here, mate. Got a bloody chest here. Give it a crack. I'll take it. I don't know if we'll find another Drider in our time in this game, but I kind of hope we do, because that was fascinating. I would love to have another encounter with a Drider. Things that people probably don't say too often. Alright, we'll drop down and have a chat with these. A bit of a high ground here. They're already kind of weak. Put them out of their misery. Rolled a goddamn 25.
No surrender.
Just be like, hello, you guys. See you later.
Let's have a look.
Let's go take a look at him. I was like, we'll come back here later, and it's been so long. Oh, this is Severed. This is Severed in the bird's nest. Where even am I? Oh, there we go. Hang on. There's a severed head in the bird's nest.
Press ahead.
Oh. And he's just he's only gone and picked it up, hasn't he? The severed head of a young woman. The jaw is ripped off. Well, locking her face in an eternal bloody scream. I have a terrible idea with that. And you'll see that eventually. I have a absolutely diabolical idea. We'll find out if it works.
Wonder what's past this.
Torches, mate, and an elixir of heroism. Can't go wrong with torches in the bloody dark. Oh god, we all failed perception. What are we perceiving? Oh, come on, bro. That is a... Is it this? In the cursed lands where there's just this beautiful light just sitting on a unassuming chest and you're like, yeah, alright. I'm sure that's fine. Brave. Dear Mum, you forgot me and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ear. So I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Luppadiddle Swires, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people, and I need help, Mum. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. Oh, my head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Sweet. Mum, sorry I wasn't brave. That is grim. As is the case with this game, it does have its moments, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. Rotten lemon. Keep that on you, mate. I feel so sad about the fact that there's like just a letter left over as well. Like, goddamn. Oh, well, there's the headless corpse, by the way. Use? What do you mean use? Should we return the head to the... Yeah, return the head to the body. Fucking bro. And then the body starts waking up. Imagine if they did something like that. You just like start piecing the body back together again. So the headless corpse is used as an actual storage container, which is crazy.
I'll have to, thanks.
What I was thinking...
Honk,
honk. Honk, honk. What I was thinking was the ability to just... Oh, nope. Yeah. There we go. The ability to just use this as a weapon. And because it has no health, so I think that's going to work out quite well for us. We're just gonna have a head that we throw at people. I think Karlak would like that. All right, now what do we reckon? Oh, yeah. I mean, it was very obvious. Okay, we have a lot more shadow curses. We have Gale on our team this time, and he has blight. So these things are plants. Oh, I can't wait for Gale to use that. He just has to wait for all these turns, unfortunately. Okay, let's see. We're gonna yell big time, and then we're gonna smoke powder bomb. Oh, maybe... Hang on. Yeah, let's go for fire. Let's go for the ones in the... Let's go for the one in the front here. They'll at least get burning if they run through. Sadly, can't get both of them. Some burning. And then I want to throw this one into it. Yeah, good idea, Karlak. Throw him. There you go. For some reason they're wet. Oh, did Apocalypse get surprised? He did. That's awful. Nice. Not nice. Oh yes, go... Oh no. All of you need to hang out closer together so Gale can mess you up. So many needles. Alright. Oh no! Gale was surprised! That's such a pain in the ass. Alright, that was what you get when you fail that perception check, isn't it? Alright, we want to make sure they're all close together for Gale. So, I'm going to throw you over there. And then I'm going to throw you over there too. Now, please save against the vines. You got this. Yeah, good girl. Nice. That's my girl. She knows what she's doing, lad. And then we're going to enraged throw. Not the pouch. Okay. Hold on. Let me just take this out of the inventory real quick. Because it's interesting in that sense where it's like you take it out. It's in there. So like when you do enraged throw, it would be nice if it was just simple. Alright, let me throw that there. Whoop. Oh yes, because they start exploding, don't they? Alright, whenever Gale wants a turn, he can feel free to do that. See ya. You can get over there. And then we'll shoot. Oh, we got one over here too. I'll do a big old hit on him, and then
swift as my feet can carry.
Do my bonus strike too. Very nice. Well, I guess we're not going to see Gale's blight to its fullest extent after all, because of the surprise, but that's okay. Okay, so level 4 spell Blight. Plants take maximum damage from this spell and have disadvantage on the saving throw against it, and on save they still take half damage. No effect on undead and constructs. Do I really want to do a level 4 spell slot on these things that are almost dead? I do really want to see what it all look like. Let's
light them up.
So it's 9 meters. There you go. It says target, so I guess you only target one with it. So it will take maximum damage. Let's see it in action. Oh yes, the explosion. Nice, you got a double kill though. Well done, Gale. That was fun.
Let's end this.
Nice spot of the old light. Yeah, alright.
Eat it.
Eat it, mate. Very good. Nice.
That might be worth a look.
Do not fall down. Get back here. I need your wood bark, mate. Alright. Let's dig up that dirt mound. Let's see what's in that chest.
Should mind my step. No traps, please.
No traps, please. Oh! Open it and immediately closed. Oh, an ice knife.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Stop that. It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon. We just had a long rest. So this is the element of the game where the video game is video gaming. I need to rest. Excuse me? Oh, look at all those beautiful saves by me not paying attention to the vines. Well done, team. Let's get out of here. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Now from here, it appears we have done well. Now we've just got the House of Healing, which we definitely want to look at. Finding the ledger would be interesting. And then we do want to obviously go back into Moonrise, of course. Let's go back to the Last Light Inn and check on Roland.
Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
And let's prepare to be upset at what's going to happen here.
Me? I'm fine.
Just seeing if there's any dialogue, because sometimes there is, but it seems that they might not be in a talkative mood.
I return from the darkness itself, only to find you at ease while Cal lies dead. What in the hell did you do?
Don't you dare turn this on me, Roland.
Did you even try to save Cal?
Enough! I won't say it again.
Whoa, I know that that's out of grief, but also, whoa. You speak with grief-stricken hearts, not clear minds. Peace. You need each other.
You're right. I'm sorry. We're all we have right now.
I'm sorry too.
You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
What did we get? We got 65 experience.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
We need some time, if you don't mind.
Roland and I were blessed with hot tempers. And without Cal... Well, I'm glad you talked sense into us. Thank you.
Damn. So there's like the scenario in which Leah dies and Cal lives, they both live or they both die, and even Roland can potentially be in trouble as well. You could lose all of them together, sadly.
Too much. I can't wait for things to just be quiet.
Yes?
I'd like to trade,
sure
please.
you would.
I'd like to know what you've got. Gloves of the automaton. Circuitry. Interface, excuse me. Lena, the many times married, would use these gloves to blend in with the statues in her courtyard. This will allow her to avoid her plethora of husbands. Anything for a moment's peace. That's fun. Acrobat shoes. Just straight up acrobatics +1 and advantage on dexterity saving throws, which is pretty good for throwing, I'll tell you that much. I might even give that to Karlak, even though she's probably got a good opportunity to pass those checks anyway. I reckon we'll go up against any dragons anytime soon. I'll get some monstrosity elementals. Dunno. But a potion of speed, that I will be grabbing. I love that you can now just buy his log, because I Had a peek of it once. Undead slaying. Let's do that as well. We'll balance the offer. Actually, I'll probably grab my stuff from...
If you're done rifling through my things.
Yes, of course. I will probably do a little bit of selling. I'll grab my junk and earn some coin.
Yes? I'm sure you would.
Sometimes I get a little surprised in regards to trading with characters, because considering what we do to help out Barcus within the story, you'd think that there would be certain events or situations with traders where it would increase their attitude with you just outside of trading, and then be like, hell yeah. But it just doesn't seem to be the case, sadly. But I'll be taking that gold. Enjoy your garbage.
If you're done rifling through my things.
Indeed. Loot goblin hours, baby. Alright.
I agree, sir. This gives us time to regroup.
Okay, now I think in terms of the Last Light Inn, I did want to cross over here and check this out. We also have to investigate this Selunite situation as well. Let's take a look over here. Actually, let's see if Dammon's inventory has some cool stuff for me.
Nowhere's safe from... If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Earlier you mentioned you could work interesting materials. What did you mean?
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
I think I found a material you could work with. What can you make of it? And I found some hellish masks. Can you make anything of these? Oh, this is cool. Okay. I thought he was talking more about the infernal metal and stuff like that, so I left this dialogue option alone. What is this material?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
I don't know what I've picked up. I pick up everything. I'm a loot goblin. What am I giving you?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk armor. Hey, okay, heavy armor, baby. Lesser Infernal Retribution. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1 to 4 fire damage, and you take 1 less piercing damage. I learned so much from Carixim. All sorts of forgecraft. That? Sorry. Just when I think of him, all the whimpers those people inside him made. I don't know. Anyway, it was worth it. Worth it to be the best. Overheard from the smith, Dammon. Cool, so we actually get lore from Dammon here. I'm going to just quickly check. I'm going to look up. I'm going to say Flawed Helldusk armor. Because I want to know what actually went into this. Oh. Wait a sec. So it is the Infernal Iron. Wow. Okay, so that's taken out of Karlach's inventory. See, because it is what I thought, and then I just didn't do anything about it. I thought that we'd picked up something funny out in the Shadow Coast lands. So he can make Helldusk equipment from the Infernal Iron. So that's the use. I thought it would be the case, but that's my bad for not doing this dialogue option sooner.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
So there's actually, whenever we find Infernal Iron, he's going to make us something.
Perfect. Really? Just a moment, I'll be able to...
Give me something. What is it? flawed Helldusk helmet. Okay, so we've got the armor, we've got the helmet. Maybe we've got, if we can find other pieces, we can get gloves and boots too. When I found Carrickson, he turned to me. All those poor people's souls crammed into him like too many bees in a rotten hive, and he grinned at me, and he said, "I've been expecting you, boy." Overheard from the smith Dammon. So we're getting a story from him. So heavy armor and medium armor. It's interesting because it's infernal, but I don't think Karlach has the heavy armor proficiency. I think we just have, I think we can do light or medium. Hang on, let me see. Light and medium armor, yeah. So can't wield the heavy armor.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer.
What about these masks? I found some hellish masks. Can you make anything of these?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
Yeah, we do have 3 of these, don't we? That we found in the Grimforge. I've got 3 masks. If you can make something, he probably needs the most of that material.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
Oh, okay. There's probably more masks of those that we could have found.
There. Be careful who sees you using that.
Orthon explosive. I wonder. Oh, we get 3 of them because we gave 3 masks. He turns them into explosives. 318, 3d6 fire. Deals fire and thunder damage to nearby objects and knock them back. The thunder damage is a nice touch. Karlach, got you some toys. And then we'll try and get that full Helldusk set then. How fun.
Can't sleep.
Can't
so
sleep.
I might as well hammer.
What you got, buddy? Let's see if I actually want something from you, because you got a bunch of stuff and I sold you a bunch of stuff. Can we get this better, please? Let me take a look. I think we'll go for the Sword of Life Stealing. 10 temporary hit points and doing an extra 10 necrotic damage. Seems like a great time, so we'll purchase that.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
We'll get it. And then who wants to wield it is the true question.
There's no time to waste.
Shadowheart cannot wield short swords. We could give it to Karlach. Does similar damage, but that strength +2, you know, it's so good. I think we're at like 20 strength anyway, so we're not losing too much there, actually. Karlach being a raging, life-stealing character could be quite fun. Could potentially even do dual wielding. Can Karlach dual wield? If you're proficient with weapons, I think you can just automatically do it, right? I don't think I've got any short swords on hand. So I was thinking of having the sword go on either like Will or Astarion or something. I think with Astarion it would actually fit quite nicely. But let me see. Yeah, we could go for dual wielding Karlach, life stealing, and Knife of the Undermountain King. Which means I think Will would also be able to do the same. Well, yes.
Let's move. Moving in.
Okay, now that we've done that, time for us to take a look down here. So we're leaving the protection of the dome. Ruined battlefield. Turn back at once.
This does.
Up ahead, the shadow curse hangs thick, its dark tendrils curling, snuffing out all light and life. Even those with oil-smeared torches are not safe. Turn back now. I'm, like, triple blessed, so we're okay. Honestly, how great is, this fucking bull strength that Karlach has? Doubling the carrying capacity is just so fun, making her the proper pack horse that we love. Let me give Gale a ring. Again, changing party members. You're like, ah, yes. Hand over your jewelry, please. You gotta take that off. We'll give Gale that one. We have Shadowheart, so we're okay for guidance. Maybe I'll take that off of Astarion briefly.
That's curious.
Dirt mound. Shadow Coast Lands is basically, what can we go and dig up today? Anybody want to come sit on this bench with me? How many spots we got free? I kind of wish that you didn't have to split the party to get them to sit.
What am I to
each other
do?
on the bench. Sorry, Gale. There's unfortunately no room, no space. And then Gale says, "Ah, you're always excluding me."
Never a dull moment.
Okay. We're just gonna sit on this bench together. Ooh, roots that take you underneath. No, thick shadow curse in here. Oh god. Okay. Someone's lovely little house here. This actually might be tied to the Selunite resistance place then. It's next to the Last Light Inn. Hymns for the Gone. Swarthy Wayfarer in blue. Another brimmed hat. Let's go. A book of prayers to Kalemvor, Judge of the Dead. Someone has annotated it with the following. These are a little saccharine in places, but one or two have genuine merit, something more than religious doggerel, something that actually evokes the complicated feelings of loss and hope for the departed, their well-being, their eternal preservation in some paradise. Okay. Opulent chest. Who died on this couch with a gold ring? What a goddamn bed. Oh, two of them together. They were married. And I've looted their married corpses. Alright. 2 gold rings. And they were roommates. A DC of 16. But who needs it? What do we got? Penumbral armor. When obscured, the wearer gains a +3 to stealth. One of the relics of Deep Dwera's rebellious children. Kitted out though they were for escape, the older siblings had a horrible time encouraging their younger brothers and sisters, who at the crux were frightened of what their mother would do to them should they be caught. Nice. Well, that can go to Starion. That's probably going to be a good one for him. And this stuff can go to camp. Okay. Are we going down the routes? Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. Where are we? What is that? A mean lock? A level 6 mean lock. What is that? What's a lock and why is it mean? And it's already an enemy, so... Am I interrupting anything here? Okay, yeah, we found our Selunite resistance. It's filled with mean locks. Hello?
Mean locks. Those claws are sharp as hell.
Their eyes are made for the dark. Fire.
Why does dialogue drown out when you've got a window open? Don't do that. I want to look at these gross things. Oh my lord. The monstrosities of this game, always just incredible. A fear aura, so don't get close. Should be able to get up here. Yeah. Now, dual-wielding Karlach is not something that I expected, but I'm curious to see how it'll go. Whoop! And... Hup! Saved. How dare you. Okay. God, there's so many of them. AC of 17. Shadow teleport? Okay. Meanlock fear. Okay, I said don't get close, but they come to us. Alright, Gale. I need you to do some goddamn magic. Oh, so you have to save against it. So Meanlock fear. Become frightened unless it succeeds a wisdom saving throw. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, how much do you weigh? Oh, come on. Karlach can throw it, but not me. We'll go for a... We'll also have the high ground. Huh. I wasn't paying attention. I don't have another action. I thought I would have another action. I was going to do a thing. That's okay. We'll just all be surrounded by bugs. Big old monstrous bugs. And we'll get paralyzed by them too. We'll just be surrounded by them. You know, that'll be fine. I'll tell you one thing. Apocalypse is going to be equipping that Shatter amulet so hard, and Gale's going to have a good time with it too. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to Misty Step, and we're going to join this ridiculous party. And yes, we are in the last light in cellar, and we will Spirit Guardians. What do you reckon, Radiant or Necrotic? Let's do Radiant. You're all gonna save? Of course you are, but screw you guys, you're gonna get hit.
Death is but a word away.
Alright, if only these were Okay, let's see. Now, Shatter could be so good here, and that's what I was thinking about, doing Shatter to get them all, but I could also, I think it could be really useful for Gale to do Hypnotic Pattern and hypnotize creatures so we can kind of save them, and then go for Shatter after that. So, we should be able to do this whole group. And I think the other two might join in if they walk past here. Wow, I think we only hypnotized 2 of them. God damn, the other 3 saved. I guess it's better than nothing. And paralyzed Karlach is not good. I think, God, Apocalypse and Karlach are both paralyzed. This is insane. This is insane. AC of 17, paralysis, fear. Jesus Christ, teleporting. Ooh, concentration saving throw success. Ouch. Nice. Okay. They are no longer hypnotized because they took fucking damage. Alright, let's see here. I want to break my concentration. I want to heal Karlach. Get some of that health back, and then without breaking concentration. If I do Sunbeam, that's also going to affect Gale as well, so that's pretty dangerous. We'll put Gale in a protective coma. If I move, which I can't because I'm frightened, so I'll just shut up. Let me see, I'm at a disadvantage to that as well. Jesus, it's not looking good for me. I have low percentages across the board. I tried.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Now you, unfortunately, that pattern has broken the hypnosis, so I was thinking what we'll now do is I'm going to Misty Step up here, and we're going to join the group, and we're going to do Shatter. Right? So here we go. We're going to cast this at level 3. Shatter. Okay, that did damage, but they all saved. There's so many saves. Yeah, Karlach is now available to do things. And now it begins. Now, in regards to the automatic offhand attack that happens, I genuinely don't know how to actually turn that off. Because there's toggle dual wielding, right? Okay, so if I think that's it. I think that is the option. So now it won't automatically use the offhand attack if I go for that. So Karlach's awake, and you know what that means? It's throwing time. It's time to throw monsters into monsters. That'll apparently provoke an attack of opportunity. So I'm just going to throw the one would it... No? Okay. How does that provoke an attack of opportunity if I'm standing still, picking up and throwing it? What the hell? What if I walk over here? And then I'll pick up this one. And now I'll throw it into this one. There we go. Perfect. No more attack of opportunity. That was weird. So fuck you. And then I'm going to pick you up too. Screw you. And go. Screw you. Alright. I'm going to kill even more of them. There you go. So now he's down on the ground. And now I have a bonus attack. I can't reach that, sadly. So I'll take this opportunity to heal. Very good. Nice job. Oh, that's cricket. Oh, come into the Spirit Guardians. It's comfy. It's comfy in here. Come hang out with the Radiant Spirit Guardians. Yeah. You stupid. Alright. Apocalypse is back. God, the lack of action here is killing me. Okay. I might, in that case, open up my nice little bag here and have a potion of speed so I can gain an extra action. And we're going to go for a stunning strike on you. Nice stun. And we're going to go for a stunning strike on you. Ah, very good. Double stun. I appreciate that. You know what that makes me feel like doing? Playing a sweet tune. Very good. Shadow teleporting to the wrong place, handsome. Take that spirit damage. Radiant damage. Look at them all. They're raw. Yeah, raw. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, Shadowheart just got frightened, which sucks. Or did she? Yes, she did. That's right, guys. We're all just hanging out on this treetop together. We can make this work. Keep concentrating on that Spirit Guardian. Oh, Mr. Apocalypse, you are just in the way of this blinding, searing light. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to use this, and then I'm going to heal Apocalypse after. You're going to have to suffer this blow, I'm afraid. Sorry. Take fucking sunbeam. Nice. Alright, we melted one, and now we will heal. Sorry. I'll heal you for that.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Okay, Gale. I think Gale should shatter again, honestly. I think there should be another shattering taking place. I think that would be the move. Or we could cast a level 3 fireball. Let's go for fireball. Or, hang on. This is just one target, isn't it? I don't have ice knife. I have scroll of ice knife. Yeah, we're gonna do ice knife. We're gonna do that with our cold. I get advantage on these because they're blinded. Very good. Whoop. Okay, of course they would save. Of course they would save. Very good. Okay, Karlak. Now, you're immobile because you're frightened, but you know what? That doesn't mean you can't throw shit. And that's the fun part. Let's throw shit. Oh, Apocalypse, sorry. Sorry. Alright, Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Bit too late to frenzy, isn't it? We should have done that before, but you know. Now I'm no longer frightened. So make that fun. We have a bonus action. I think we'll jump over here. Oh, the paralysis. Okay. I love having Potion of Speed only to just not have my second action. Love that for me so much. Alright, we'll go for Flurry of Blows. Push. I'm already burning, so what's more burning? You surviving with one? Alright, it will take burning damage and die next turn, won't it? So that's fine. Hopefully we can just straight up kill this one. Critical, extra attack, die. Nice, nice, nice. One Meanlock remains at 1 health. And it's dead. Very nice, team. We survived our encounter with the Meanlocks. My lord. Okay. This fire will eventually... Oh, yep. This fire will eventually go down, and I'm just a little bit lethargic right now. Yep, there we go. Doesn't look like the Meanlocks have anything on them. Oh. I take that back as soon as I loot one. A covert cowl. While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1, and it can stack. One of the relics of Deep Dwera's rebellious children, keeping themselves and one another safe from the nasty surprise of their home. Siblings made good progress. After the final battle, they were confronted by none other than Dwera herself, and her rage was great, and they felt the candles of hope in their hearts snuff out. Cool, so another one of those sneaky little cowls, but a little bit different, which is fun. Let's see what the other Meanlocks have on them. Then we can oh.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes, keep listening, because I don't have anything to say to you right now. I am looting. I love that we just all stayed up there that whole time.
Moving ahead.
Just a little bit tight space there. Alright, so Halfred's note and a Last Light side entrance key. Now, watch that acid, guys. Someone threw that. I don't know who, though. You guys stay still, because you're going to run on it. I just know it.
Selunite shrine, hidden away.
Is it?
Had no choice but to hide.
Aren't your Sharon ruins and things also really hidden away? Silly girl. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside, written in tiny, urgent handwriting. I have concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Ketheric Thorm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well. But I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Masons' Guild. Together, we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog, Thorm. Journal updated. The Masons' Guild seems to have been the center of the Selunite resistance in the area. We should seek it out and investigate further. Which is... Masons' Guild stuff, I think, is near the Toll House. A Lost Light side entrance key. And a bunch of silver. And another Selunite prayer book. Would you like that? Snowy brown beard. Oh, and a Idol of Seluna. Another one of those, eh? Want another one of those, Shadowheart? Bonk. Just love giving them to her. Gilded Portrait of a Noble. Very roundabout way of looting, but our guy makes it work, doesn't he? Alright, Selunite prayer book. It's a bit annoying how the cursor does not work as it should. Threads of silver. Dearest Seluna, our fair maiden, weave our hearts with threads of silver. Guide us with the light of the moon, and quench us with the purest of tears. Shadows taunt us, hear our prayer. Shadows stalk us, hear our prayer. Shadows wound us, hear our prayer. Seluna, thou with radiant loom, mend our hearts with threads of silver. Heal us with drops of morning dew, and soothe our souls with softest star glow. Why does it sound like there's just someone in here breathing? It's just giving me weird breathing.
Enough.
Let's get these candles lit, of course. Light this up. Anything else in here, or it was just those creepy enemies? There's a fire wine barrel. We could have burned them all. Love that keeps changing the description. Last night in cellar. And a cracked wall. Hey, yeah. Get in here. Nice. Hello. Hello, secret room. Double oak doors. Where are we about to be? The cellar of the Last Light Inn, perhaps? Like the keeps saying? We found the storage, all of the wine. Ooh, a smoke powder barrel. Fine. That's heavy. But guess what? Karlach has doubled Carrie's load, so those barrels are gonna go crazy. I might even go back to... Could be a good idea for us to go back to the goblin camp and pick up those barrels. Or did I explode them? I can't remember. Something to think about. Can we go and get all those barrels and then have Karlach just hold on to them and throw them at everyone? Alright, we're going to go through the double oak doors now. Come on, team. You're all coming with me. Oh, okay. Very good. Where are you going? Get in here. Do what you want. Get up. Get it out of here.
Something over there.
Dig that bad boy up. Someone was sleeping down here. There is indeed a bedroll. Interesting little cellar we find ourselves in. Also cages and an evidence chest. What is going on in here?
Turn should do.
Let's get in there. Jail cells and an evidence chest. We potentially get thrown into prison here with all the wine and a sweet potato. I have all that I need. And thieves' tools. Oh, that's fun. There's a really funny alternate storyline here where you could get thrown into prison in the Last Light Inn and then like you can get out with the thieves' tools. That's fun. Last Light detention cell key. I believe we have read the 11th book of A is for Azuth and Other Gods. Well, it appears we have found the cellar that is also neighboring the Selunite area. Let's make that fun. Take that. anything else for us? Or shall we leave?
A drider doing the cult's work.
Okay, we are here. There you go. So we've done a nice little journey over there. Wonderful. Now, I think we should help out Halson as much as possible. I think that'd probably be quite a good choice. There's the Masons Guild as well. So let's go back to Wraithwind Town as a collective group. So the Masons Guild, we can investigate more Selunite, and then investigate the House of Healing. It's a good thing we have Shadowheart with us. She can start being like, this Selunite crap. Just waltz right in. Is there any evil here? Oh, a barkskin recipe. Oh yes, dude. We can actually craft it now. Barkskin recipe. Frivolity gave me a glimmer of hope today. I took precious time away from research into the platinum scale to help a gnome. Her guinea pig was trapped in bramble and briar, and the gnome wanted something to toughen her skin. I helped her, and the gnome kissed my raw, scaleless hand and left in good cheer. Recipe for 1 elixir of barkskin. Oh no, hang on. No, this isn't the petrification thing at all. That's the basilisk potion, isn't it? I don't care about this at all. A small note was added to this edition of the text that simply reads, I saved my guinea pig. So, that's very nice, isn't it? Well, congratulations. Sadly, that was not what I wanted. I want to be able to craft the elixir, or the potion of the basilisk. Was it basilisk oil or something like that? Alright, what did you see? Odd-looking bones.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
Jesus, okay.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Huh? Okay. Multiple bones, not just the masons. Can't use the stool. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to be able to get another club of from the stool. Would we break it? Break every stool that you find. You never know. So I guess it can be insinuated that at the Masons Guild, this is where the bust of Ketheric Thorm that's in Isabel's room would have come from. It would have been made here. You can reach this. I'm sick and tired of you pretending that you can't. What are you talking about? You're right in front of it. You are right in front of it, mate. This game is very strange sometimes, in terms of interacting with the environment. There's such a danger to being like, should I just run right into a room without scouting? Yes, I should. A ornate wooden hatch. What could possibly be under there? Oh, infernal iron. That's what Dammon could smell out there. We're getting another one of those armor pieces. Awesome. Love that. Let's head up here. Look at this big old statue that they were building. A weathered chisel set. Putting in work. think we can do anything to that. Oh, a control wheel. What are we controlling? Oh. Okay. Where am I? I didn't realize that was going to be an elevator. Oh, I wonder if that is literally just going to end up being the ornate hatch. Check the statue out. Shadowheart, what do you reckon? What do you have to say about that? Now, let's see what else we can find down here. What's in here? Perception or nah? Oh, that's perception! Ooh, a keyhole's herald. The tower. Oh, that's what the tower-shaped key is for. Fun. Okay, cool. Note for the mason. Congratulations on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. So a note from the mason. Our journey ends here, does it? Can't even begin to imagine what that means. Why do I feel like this place is gonna be rigged with traps then, if this is protection from thieves? How's the home security in this place? Yep.
That might be worth a look.
Yep. Karlach, help. How's the home security in this place anyway? Bloody hell. He's pretty nuts, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to disarm this one. I'm going to disarm the one that's right in front of me. And then I'll exit. And then I'll be fine. And then I'll disarm the others. None of that, mate. Get disarmed. And we'll disarm this while we're at it, for good measure. Oh, that's a high DC. Wow, for... Oh! Elixir of Sea Invisibility, a Nothic eye. Gazing glassily up at you, bereft of humanity, this bulbous eye evokes the gruesome curse of the Nothics, for they were not always monsters, but wizards who groped too greedily for power. How fun. Okay, pay attention to the home security in here, guys. It's pretty rough. Harvest of Memory. Brought to the Shadowfell, which is a reflection of the world you're in, and a dark reflection, too, rife with wickedness and twisted echoes and despair. By their Raven Queen, the Shadar Kai are elves. Not elves as you might find along the Sword Coast, but elves that reflect their home with their physiology and attitude. On the whole, they are cruel, nasty-minded people who are nonetheless singularly devoted to their queen and her domain of power. That domain is life and death, and in their unwavering fealty to their mistress, the Shadar Kai perform the thankless duty of ferrying the memories of the dead for her to admire, in a kind of memory-based menagerie. Jesus. A menagerie of memories, the Corsairs of Luskan. Cultural analysis spends a good number of pages on Luskan. Tucked like a gold filling, or some would say a pus-filled abscess, at the mouth of the river Mirrah, Luskan is a city of merchant princesses, swarthy bandit princes, and the most diverse, cutthroat, and fractured cabal of pirates on Toril, or Toril, however that's pronounced. Torn into factions, these piratical groups are known as ships. There is no better name for that. Here the book details each faction with a frankly dizzying attention to detail. We're not going to let you read it though. The one point of interest is that the Ship Kurth faction are in fact controlled by a secret mercenary company of Drow. Go into the D&D book and just copy-paste, put it in the book. Let me read it. Let me read it. I mean, it is... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It is good that it doesn't go on too long and the books aren't like novels in length, but sometimes it does go, this is a book about stuff, and you're like, but that intrigues me. Alright, shadows. Prepare to die. Have you ever heard of my friend the smoke powder bomb? Ah! Oh, I thought that would get that one down there. Haha. Haha. Alright, let's get it.
Grave mistake.
And then... Woo! Oh, yeah. Nice one. Aura of Vile Oblivion. Look at this special wraith. Oh. Oh. Yeah, just try and be invisible, mate. That is not gonna work. Alright. That's not... Yeah, what if we... Okay. Watch this, honey. Watch me go, will ya? We're going to go into our sack and we're going to throw weapon. Whoop! Immune to prone. Do it again, mate. This is why we have multiple throwing weapons. Instead of the javelin, throw the, should we throw the poo scraper? Throw the poo scrape at him. It's about time. Get it! That's damage. We'll pick that up later. Okay, Gale, you should be able to get a nice little AoE.
Onward.
Let's try for a fireball. Yes. There you go. Get him. Very nice. Thanks, bud. Oh! Get guiding bolted, you. And then I will go up here.
Heading there.
Okay. We'll go for this guy. 9 key points. You're about to get punched in the face. Ah! Nice. And then you're about to get punched in the face.
Breathe deep and move.
That radiant damage is nice, isn't it? Oh, now that's annoying. What if I did... Path is in there. What if I... Whoop! Nice. I only did 1 damage to it, but I was like, I may as well do something besides just hitting it. It'll take another extra 1 damage. Ooh, life drain. You know what, honey? I did not like that. If only I could throw you. And I won't throw Gale into you because he wouldn't like that. Let's go for... We'll actually just do straight melee attacks. Life stealing. Or maybe not. I was wondering if it would do the... it's an undead, yeah, so, and it has necrotic immunity. That sword does not apply here. Whoop. It'll just take the standard amount of damage. There you go. Oh, there it is. Strength drain. I didn't like that. Get away from me. Ah! Get frosted, loser. Whoop. Yeah. Where's the other one? It's here somewhere. It's right here, I think. Up. Nice. You're dead. Ah, there you are, revealed. If you want to jump, he's still going to go into the... Let me just jump over this. Whoop. No burning.
Need to find a way forward.
And then... Whoop. And... Smack. No more shadows. But more shadow vestiges.
You sense this one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. You didn't even care who won, so long as it ended.
Jesus.
A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be. You can almost taste the sour ale that once clung to this soul's breath. He was insensible when the shadows came for him.
Every time these shadow vestiges are investigated, I just have such an appreciation for the narrator of this game. Just such an incredible voice.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Before the shadows, there was once a house full of warmth and children's laughter in this one's life. No more.
And that was our... yeah, okay. I see. The Mason's Letter. Halfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing. No more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. You warned me of the coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me. I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies. Besides, gather your allies at last light and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger in the back before he can so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Your brother, Morfred. Halfred and Morfred. So we saw Halfred's stuff in the Selunite cellar. Very interesting. So we're building that Moonrise Towers. They infiltrate it, and they want to put a knife in his back. And I wonder if that worked, considering the fact that there is a secret to Ketheric's regeneration tied to a mausoleum. So some creepy dark magic at work here. Mason's Log. How quickly things change. The Thorms and Selunite through and through, or so I believed. Perhaps Ketheric only converted for Melodia, and with her death, and then his daughter's, his faith died too. But to turn to Shah, it beggars belief. Okay, so Ketheric's wife and daughter died. Ketheric's justiciars are growing greater in number, and more determined to rout any traces of Seluna in Wraithwin. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others, converts all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while justiciars gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse. But he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Help. The time is now. Ketheric's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below. They will be wiped out, all of them. I didn't ask how, I just want them gone. Let the Harpers have at Ketheric now. They'll make short work of him. A man who was no man, touched by a devil or maybe worse, but he offered me something I cannot refuse. Was it Raphael? There you go. We reached the Mason's Guild and found the writings of Morfred, leader of the Selunite resistance. He was determined to fight on against the Shans however he could, even if it cost him his life. And then we came in and said, nice silver, I am going to go and sell that for money. Thank you very much. Okay.
Have to keep going.
Oh, and a gilded chest in the back here.
Can't keep me out.
Very much. Gilded chest cast guiding bolt? Oh god, what?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay. That's funny. Okay, well, I didn't get close enough for that. It cast guidance on me. Oh, no, it didn't. That was me lockpicking. It casted guiding bolt on me. How interesting. Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. Interesting. Well, I guess that could go to... It would be more useful on a warlock than a wizard. Let's go and investigate these shadow vestiges up here.
Memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done.
Good here, I hope.
Seluna's devotee. This diary records the life of John Medellin. He suffered from lycanthropy, becoming a werebear, not a werewolf, but a werebear. Lycanthropy. At the advent of the full moon. Cured of his condition by a priestess of Seluna, John Medellin exchanged his claws for a greatsword and a cause. He would keep this priestess, her name was Elona, safe from all trouble on the highways and byways. Further, he would bear witness to her many miracles, for Elona was a saint of the goddess, and gifted even more than he could ever have imagined. They never fell in love, though their friendship was quite something. Very fun. Need more werewolves in this game. We got... I know that there's more actual vampires because we have Cazador mentioned and Astarion talking about his life as a spawn and how others have been affected by that. But we need more vampires and werewolves and stuff to actually show up. Damn it. Where are the Dragonborn? I want to see them.
Calloused hands work a hammer and chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, a face will take shape.
A rich and fertile land. The ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. And we have a scroll of fly, always useful. Another brimmed hat, because why not? I think we have enough brimmed hats for every single member of the party to all be a wizard gang, and that is that's very fun for me. You know, I enjoy that. Turns out for some reason I've left my camp supply pack at home too. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We'll go back to Last Light Inn with our infernal metal, however. And I think we've completed our investigation into the little Selunite area. So let's go up this ladder, which I assume to be the hatch. Indeed, the hatch. Okay. And now we're going to the House of Healing. Look at that, we can see Last Light from over here. How fun's that?
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric
Must have
Thorn.
originated from somewhere nearby.
One at a time, please. Okay, the Chosen of Shah. We discovered the remains of long-dead Dark Justiciars in the ruined town of Wraithwyn. We've discovered plenty, but this is finally the one that apparently gets Shadowheart going. It seems that they fought to the death in an effort to defend something important to them.
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Are we going over this way? Let's follow the path. A corpse rose and a skeleton in a coffin. Now, if I could take this coffin home with me, we can put Cal in it. What is a corpse rose? Whoa! It's exactly as it says on the page. It's a corpse rose. Theobald's brewed up belly glummer. That is a title. A truly despicable poison devised from a gloon. Oh my god, words today. Agglutination of corpse roses by the experimental mind of Theobald Thorm. So we have another one of the Thorm family. Gotcha. Just normal. Tombstones.
Here lies the best smith in Rythwin. Our swords will never slice as true. Here rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many.
Well, if you're a brawler, you get punched in the head a lot. Where are we? Close to the House of Healing. Is this our mausoleum that they were mentioning? Sarcophagus. Let's do a bit of grave robbing, shall we? Ooh. Ice Bite robe. Resistance to cold damage. And the armor of Agathis. 15 temporary hit points and deal 15 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. Hello. Now, Gale currently has resistance to cold damage with the Robe of Summer. However, you can now get Armor of Agathis with that one as well. Now, he truly can be the Ice King. We'll definitely have to put a little bit of the old dye in that one. In regards to just straight resistance to cold damage, nobody else is going to wear that. There you go.
Step by step. And these things have stayed interesting. If not over, then through.
Many tombstones.
In memory of Brent Crivens, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged. Here rests Pat, loyal dog of the Crivens family, taken along with his master. Good boy.
Oh.
Dedicated to Pila Crivens, taken along with her family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged. Here rests Darla Crivens, taken along with her family on the same grim night. Here lies Largo Crivens the Younger, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May they, in memory of Largo Crivens, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged.
Full Crivens family.
In memory of Warwick Marsh, dearly missed by both of his wives.
Ooh, what is going on over here? A mouldering coffin. Oh, I can't take it with me. Can't pick it up. Sorry, Cal.
Here lies Brunt Hallow, man of few words.
Okay. Or should we take a peek? Let's have a little bit of a peek through the window. What are we looking at? What is that? Malice Thorm, Shah's scalpel. Legendary resistance to incapacitation, 358. So another one of the Thorm family. Holy shit. What are you, undead, but also like, what have you done to your legs? You're like weirdly construct prosthetic. Look at these arms. What the? Got a cool hat though. Okay. Oh, there's a whole party going on here.
Tend to your scalpels.
Sister Hannah. Okay, more undead. Sister Jian. Oh my god. Look at these animations. What is it? Sister Anya. Really creepy animations when you first investigate them. Oh god. And a distressed patient. I wonder why he's so distressed. It looks like he doesn't have any eyes and he is in surgery. God damn it. Okay. This is the House of Healing? Oh my lord. Oh god. Well, that's us taking a peek in the window. That, you know, we're not looking ahead with the camera. We're actually looking in the window.
Here rests Violet Goldhammer, beloved singer. May her voice live on in our memories.
Well, that's going to be...
Justice slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
Yep.
Dedicated to Hugo Hobbs, cobbler. Hobbs the Cobbs to his friends.
Hobbs the Cobbs. Okay, Yep, so what's up?
The lion stood watch in the blackest of night.
What are you doing just standing there? This guy, dude. So he's just hanging out outside here. Oh! What have I stumbled across? Alright, who do I want for this? Do we want Astarion with another meeting with Raphael? I think so, because maybe he'll get back to him about his request. Jesus. Alright, let's have... I think we'll have Gale sit out.
Hello, my dear. I would, but you have so many friends already.
Okay, actually, I thought that it was an evening thing, but it turns out that I think Astarion just is at deer in terms of pet names. So there you go. So we'll have Astarion come through. So we have Shrouded in Shadow, or we can do While Being Obscured. And I think we'll actually go for the Covert Cowl, because that gives us a little bit more. In regards to studded leather armor, just one less bludgeoning damage. I think we will also want to put this on, so we're back with that drow setup. While obscured, a +3 bonus to stealth checks, so that just seems pretty damn good. I also think we'll opt for giving him the Misty Step boots. That's just simply a good idea. And then we'll also go for what's the ring? It was the Pass Without Trace ring. Where have I put that? Yeah. I'll make you nice and stealthy. Okay, now, no idea what we're going to be getting ourselves into, if this is going to be an encounter that is fighting, or whether it's going to be talking. But you're usually able to kind of talk yourself out of some situations. We did, unfortunately, get ourselves caught in this whole money armor situation last time, and I guess did not offer enough gold, but it seems that there might be other ways for us to handle the Thorm family. It's just a matter of time. I think something that genuinely does surprise me is the fact that there's multiple Thorm related characters showing up. That was not something I ever expected, because we only really had Kethric's name mentioned, and now we've got like the Tollkeeper, and we've got this person in the House of Healing, so there was like this full Thorm family hanging out in this place. But
all right, what now?
I reckon with this group, this is what we'll roll with. Let's have a chat with Raphael, shall we?
Like my ship.
He's just chatting to himself. Because of course he is.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Ooh, spooky.
Ah, yes, this is good. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
And what dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Is Raphael... He's a fiend, right? And look at that angry face. But, like, he's such a performer. He's just a wannabe bard, for sure. He does have... he does not know how to play any musical instruments. What a poor performance. Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Paint me a clearer picture than that, please.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Whoa, okay. Cool. Maybe we should go hang out with Mizora and we'll be like, Mizora, there's a devil. Any rewards or treats if we kill it? And maybe free will, please. So, Raphael's old enemy. And this is interesting because we were reading the note about how there was like the man who was offering help who was clearly devilish. And I was like, is that Raphael? I feel like I wasn't far off. It seems like this will be the person in question, Raphael's old enemy. We'll do an insight check and say, you're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell. It's very devilish of you. So if you don't mind.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
So you could leave it alone and not disturb it, or you could rip its head off. Sounds like an acquaintance I'd quite like to make, actually.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
And that sounds pretty huge. Oh, wait. Okay, interesting. You know, back when we first arrived and to Wraithwind Town, to the Masons Guild, and we were up on the rooftops, and then there was like someone watching us. They disappeared with that exact same effect. Interesting. Another devilish person that was watching us.
In service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
That's interesting to know. I guess it could be tied to this location because we entered, we were being like potentially watched. That's fun to think about. So Astarion was mentioned by bringing him along, so it was a good choice. Oh, and we've got a fast travel point up here and a way into the rooftops. So the Grand Mausoleum. Okay, so the Pale Elf kill the Orthon. Raphael told us of a nemesis of his who lurks in the depths beneath the mausoleum. Evidently, we should try and deal with this old enemy. Okay. And we met Raphael at the entrance to the Thorn Mausoleum. The devil told us about an Orthon, a monster from the hells that's lurking beneath the mausoleum. I thought that this was going to be our Sharon shrine thing that we were following the trail of, but apparently not. So we'll put a pin in this because obviously this is another big mission for us to look into. It's tied to Astarion as well. So I reckon we'll focus on sorting out our Moonrise drama before we do anything like this.
Graves. Someone had to bury their dead in a hurry.
Makeshift Selunite graves. They picked the wrong fight and lost.
Thank you.
Makeshift Selunite graves. They picked the wrong fight and
Selunite
lost.
graves. They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans all that time ago.
And we're just gonna do a little bit of a loot. A little bit of looting.
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service.
So we have an entrance to a mausoleum.
What were they for?
Damn, and it's been like busted open in there too. Okay. Fun. The chains. How fun indeed. We also have a way up into the top section of the House of Healing. So we've got choices here as we're filling this place out. I think what we're going to be doing now is bringing this episode of Baldur's Gate 3 to a close. However, at this entrance to the Grand Mausoleum, next time our plan is to go into the House of Healing for the art-colored stuff, and then also finding the ledger for Punish the Wicked, I reckon. And then we can check out Moonrise Towers, because we've got to talk to Disciple Zurel and Ketheric, have a bit of a conversation. They're going to be like, where did they go, by the way? They walked in, they went and had a nap. I've got to talk to them. So we'll do that, and then check this out after. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.